Paul Pogba's future, a career at a turning point.
Before we start, if this is your first time here, I invite you to subscribe. It's free, it takes 2 seconds and it's nice. Thank you very much.
Paul Pogba finds himself at a critical juncture in his career. Once hailed as one of the most gifted midfielders of his generation, he now faces uncertainty due to persistent injuries, off-field controversies, and a doping suspension that disrupted his time at Juventus. At 31, Pogba must make a decisive choice about his future. Will he fight to prove he still belongs at the highest level in Europe? Will he accept a lucrative offer from Saudi Arabia, or will he seek a fresh start in Major League Soccer, MLS? Each option presents opportunities and risks, and his decision will determine whether he reclaims his place among football's elite or transitions toward the twilight of his career. Where could Pogba go next? 1. Saudi Arabia, a financially rewarding but less competitive option. The Saudi Pro League has become an attractive destination for aging superstars, luring players like Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, and Karim Benzema with massive contracts. If Pogba prioritizes financial security, this could be a tempting move. Potential benefits of moving to Saudi Arabia: financial stability. Pogba would secure one of the most lucrative contracts in football. Less physical strain, a lower intensity league could help him extend his career. High-profile teammates, he would still play alongside world-class players in a league striving for global recognition. However, a move to Saudi Arabia would likely mark the end of his time at the highest level of European football. While the league is growing, it lacks the competitiveness and prestige of the Premier League, La Liga, or Serie A. If Pogba still sees himself as an elite player, he may hesitate before taking this step. But if financial security is his main concern, this could be his best option. 2. Major League Soccer, MLS, a fresh start in the US. A move to the United States could offer Pogba a new beginning in a growing football market. MLS has become a preferred destination for high-profile European players in the later stages of their careers, including David Beckham, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and Lionel Messi. Why MLS might appeal to Pogba? Less pressure and scrutiny. The media attention in the US is less intense compared to Europe. Strong commercial and branding opportunities. Playing in MLS could expand his global influence. A chance to enjoy football again. A more relaxed footballing environment might reignite his passion for the game. The main downside is the lower level of competition compared to Europe. While MLS continues to develop, it does not offer the same level of intensity or prestige as top European leagues. If Pogba is looking for a fresh challenge and an opportunity to grow his brand, MLS could be the right move. However, if he still wants to compete at the highest level, he may have reservations. 3. Staying in Europe, one last shot at elite-level football. If Pogba wants to prove he can still perform at the top level, he will need to find a European club willing to take a chance on him. The challenge? Many top clubs are now prioritizing younger, more reliable midfielders. Pogba's injury record and inconsistency make him a risky signing. Could Manchester United bring him back? There have been speculations about a return to Old Trafford, but recent reports suggest that Manchester United's management is unlikely to pursue him. The club is focused on building a more stable squad rather than revisiting past players. Some former United players have shared their thoughts on a potential return. Rio Ferdinand believes United should allow Pogba to train with the team before making any final decision. I'd say to him, come train with us, show us what you can do. If I were in charge, that's exactly what I'd say. Come back, get fit, and prove you can still make a difference. Dwight Yorke argues that Pogba is still a better option than some of United's current midfielders. Darren Bent believes that Arsenal, rather than United, could benefit more from signing Pogba, given their injury concerns and need for an experienced midfielder. Despite these opinions, United appears to be moving in a different direction. Other potential European destinations. If a return to Manchester United is unlikely, Pogba may have to consider other European clubs. Ligue 1, France, a return to his home country could be an option, with PSG or Marseille as potential suitors. La Liga, Spain, while a move to Real Madrid or Barcelona seems unlikely, a mid-table Spanish club could show interest. Bundesliga, Germany, Borussia Dortmund or Bayer Leverkusen might consider him if they believe he can regain his best form. Any European club interested in Pogba will likely proceed with caution, given his recent struggles. What's next for Pogba? At this stage of his career, Pogba is no longer the young, dominant midfielder he once was, but he still possesses the skill and experience to make an impact, if he can stay fit and motivated. His next move will shape the final years of his career. If he stays in Europe, he must prove that he can still compete at the highest level and overcome doubts about his fitness. If he moves to Saudi Arabia or MLS, it would suggest a shift in priorities, whether toward financial security or a different footballing experience. Regardless of his decision, Pogba's next move will be one of the most closely followed stories in football. Fans, analysts, and clubs will be watching closely to see whether he can return to his best or if his time at the top is truly over. Does Pogba still have the desire to compete? Beyond salary offers and potential destinations, the biggest question remains. Does Paul Pogba still have the hunger to compete at the highest level? His next decision will provide the answer.